So now the second bronze medal fight. Rajwinder of India is going to be fighting Akinere Ratugu. Ratugu is fighting for Kenya. Here they come out. Second bronze medal fight, plus 78 kilograms. Ratugi of Kenya leads them out. She's wearing blue. Rajwinder Kaur, she's going to be wearing white. The Indian team has been quite strong, hasn't it, generally?
I think in general they have been quite strong. Now, even though this is a plus 78 kilogram category, with heavyweights you still can find that you'll have quite a big weight difference. So she will have to have a plan in that place where she'll probably want to come in. She won't want to grip up for very long. It might be quite fast-paced by Kaur, but we'll just have to see how it goes. I think it's going to be quite an interesting fight.
Well, I think so. She's going to have to stay on a bike, which is the expression I use quite often. She can't stand still, that's for sure. She's got to keep moving all the time.
Referee's just changing his microphone set.
It's a little bit of a delay. Here we go. Ratugi of Kenya in blue. Rajwinder Kaur of India is in white. She needs to stay busy. And of course, the obvious technique here, Chloe, is the drop Seoinage, drop underneath Ratugi if she can.
Yes. What she really needs to do is try and get her to move on towards her. So, you know, she's doing okay then. There you go, there's the attack. But unfortunately, she let go of the grip. So if you let go of the grip and you land flat on your front, you're in trouble.
Ratugi didn't really have a follow-up plan with the Newaza, with the groundwork. These are the heavyweight ladies, the heaviest weight category, plus 78, second bronze medal fight. The Providence just won the first bronze medal.
So Ratungi is trying to take that sleeve over the top to do what we call a Makakomi technique, which is really pulling her partner in and really just rotating down. As you can see, she's trying to get it, but there she goes with the drop Seoinage. Oh.
No, quite rightly so too, Chloe. That was a good drop Seoinage. That was the obvious thing. It was given a yuko at first. It didn't quite land on the side. It was landing on the front, but that's the way to do it. Stay busy. But now, of course, Ratugi has got to do something. Ratugi hasn't attacked. Trying to put the big arm over the top. She's holding cross grip. Cross grip is going to stay there just a little bit too long.
I think she'll be safe down there in Newaza if she can just hold on a bit. I think she's got a plan, but she just doesn't need to get the arm over the back because she's really going to get caught up there. She just needs to keep moving. There she goes, nice, but no rotation. Now I think we could see a penalty here with Ratugi.
Well, I think so. She's really got to pick it up, hasn't she? Ratugi has got to be positive with her grips, with whatever she's doing. She gets a Shido there. There's one Shido. She's not being positive. She needs to grip up and then she needs to throw it across. She has weight advantage, so she needs to use it. There's the Seoinage again there.
She's
from
going to really,
Rajwinder.
She's going to really struggle at throwing her with that technique unless she gets a little bit more movement and she really drives with her legs. But she's playing a good game at the moment. She keeps putting the attacks in first.
Rajwinder needs to stay busy, needs to keep on the move. Rahtougi, she needs to be positive. Rajwinder really hasn't got to worry too much. I don't think anything positive is going to come across. And that was, well, that should have been a penalty as well, shouldn't it? She just dropped, Chloe.
Yeah, she did just drop, and that's, I know she needs to put the attacks in, but Rahtougi isn't putting the attacks in either, so I think if there was going to be a penalty there as well, both should have had one.
Well, to be quite honest, they could have been both up to 2 or 3 penalties. I think neither one really put anything really... Well, only Rajwinder, though. Rajwinder did drop down. She did break balance with the Siyanagi. Here we go for the penalty. Rahtougi gets the second penalty.
Yes. I think the trouble with this as well is it's quite one-dimensional. Both players just seem to have one technique. And if you want to try and attack your opponent, you need to put in one technique one way and maybe even try and get a different reaction. But she's too long on that side, so she will receive a penalty for that. You can only hold the judo suit on one side for a certain length of time, and then you must attack.
It's 3 penalties. The third penalty hasn't gone up. Why hasn't the third penalty gone up? Should have done.
So just less than a minute to go.
Still hasn't gone up, that third penalty. It can make a big difference at the end. Well, actually, if she gets another penalty, it should be Honsokka Maki.
Oh, that was much better attack. She did get her off balance.
I tell you what, Chloe, it'll be interesting to see if the referee's on the ball and whether if he does give another penalty to Rahtougi, whether he disqualifies her, because it should be disqualification. They're 1 penalty down there on that board.
If this is your chance of a Commonwealth bronze medal, you would want to really be working now. You've only got 20 seconds to go. You really need to put the work in, and it's just not getting there.
No, exactly. She needs to really throw caution to the wind, go for it. Another drop Siyanagi there from Rajwinder.
I think that might have been our last attack. She's unbalancing her. It is an attack.
So Rajwinder Kaur looks to be 7 seconds away from a bronze medal here. Now, did he give it? Should be Honsokka Maki. He didn't. You know what? That's a penalty, sure. It should be all over. It's not going to make any difference, but it does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
If it's all evens.
It does. And Kaur, she's over the moon there. Punches the air.
So is India. Fourth medal for India. So they did miss that penalty against Rahtougi. It should have been Honsokka Maki, 4 seconds from the end of the contest. So Rajwinder Kaur gets the 4th medal for India. What a great performance from India at this Commonwealth Games.
Well, I think that was the game plan. I think she was in, hit and run a little bit, in for the drop Siyanagi. She did well.
I think you're right, Chloe. That's exactly how it was.